Okay, very good. So we are going to start with our class and Francis, let me see, hold on. No, it's not it's not this Francis, I got confused. You know that there were some elections at UTESA. I don't know, for you students, you guys have like a board or something like that. And there was a student, a male student, not the girl that we have here, who participated there, but I don't know if he won in the elections. Well, okay, so here we are. Here we are. Did you see the homework on the platform? The homework from the chart, like will and be going to. Did you finish? Naomi says yes. Only Naomi is the only one who has finished the homework. Wow, I see. I see. Right, Vicente and Bernardo. Guys, you need to start working. Start working, start doing it because we're gonna have new homework. Yes. Okay, so very good. Just make sure you do it before the date, because then you're gonna lose the points and we don't want to lose points. Um, and each homework is 5 points. You should know that. Wilson Hollingshead, what's going on? Wilson is not there. Oh, okay, guys. So I have a question for you, and you can raise your hand if you have the answer. I'm going to show you something here on the board. Do you see it? Do you see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
teacher.
Kedma, what do you see there? Tell me, what do you see? Can you read that? Kedma Lamande. Kedma is not there. Huh? It's not present today. Kedma is absent. I see. Well, we're gonna keep asking then. Isaías de León Castaño, are you there?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Can you tell us what you see on your screen? What does it say?
Norte.
Edenorte, right? Okay. Faralix, what is Edenorte? Do you know?
Yes, teacher. Is the company who provides us electricity?
Electricity, yes. Power. That's how we call it, right? Like power. Whenever you say power, you know what we're talking about. We're talking about electricity. Uh-huh. Oh, Bandri, do you believe that electricity is important?
Of course, it's important because basically right now it's one of the main things that we use. Like
Yes, like,
if we don't have electricity, there's nothing, and it's not only because of us; it's because of companies and everything. Like companies works even
uh-huh.
better with electricity because every one of the things that they use electricity.
Yes. Anairis, can you tell us 2 things from your house, 2 articles, 2 household items that use electricity? Can you tell us 2 of them at least? Anairis Mena from Santo Domingo. Anairis is absent. She's not there. It's only the ghost of her. Then we're gonna continue with another person. Marmolejos Bernardo, are you here tonight?
Yes, teacher.
Can you tell us 2 items, 2 articles from your house that use electricity? You disappeared. If you don't know, you can say that you don't know, but don't disappear. Don't go away. Don't let us down. Don't abandon us. He is gone. He is gone. Carla Siriaco from my mom, tell us.
Well, the refrigerator and the
The refrigerator and the what?
Television.
The television. Yes. Uh, what about you, Angel Santos? Can you tell us two more? Two of the items that use electricity in your house? Angel Santos is not there. No está Ángel Santos. Si Ángel, si no comprendes, you can preguntar en español. Puede preguntar en español if you don't understand. Si hay alguien que no entienda lo que yo le estoy preguntando, dígame en español, yo no entiendo, y yo le voy a hacer la pregunta en español. No problema with that. Well, look, Wilson Hollins' head is not there.
Oye, te va a llevar ahí.
Is that you, Raymond, Emilio? Jesus, I believe that I'm talking alone here. I feel alone. I'm like Michael Jackson now. Wilson, go on.
Yes, teacher.
Wilson, why do you think electricity is important? Like, why? Why do you think it is important? Tell us one reason.
I think is a resources
Uh-huh.
is this research very important in this area
Yes.
because uh, we how I tell you
So,
a lot of things of our things
uh,
that we use need this need electricity.
yes, right. Okay, Wilson says that electricity is a very important resource because there are many things that we do based on electricity. At night, the lights work with electricity, the majority of them in the city. Imagine you driving in a street without lights. Of course, you have lights in your car or in your motorcycle, but it's not the same. Somebody can be hidden in a place and you cannot realize of it, right? Imagine you will not drink cold water. You won't be able to preserve milk, meat, and many other products, dairy products that we eat.
We can be here in this class with our energy.
Right. We couldn't be here at this time right now because we are using power. We're using electricity. Your computer, your telephone, your television, your stove. The stove uses electricity. I know that you go to the gas station and add gas to your tank, but there are many stoves that are based on electricity. Carla, yes?
That I so agree with you because the electricity is a basic resource that help to meet the humans' needs, so as expressing food, entertainment, communication.
Yes. Yes, 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 that is true. Would you imagine a world without electricity? That would be crazy. That would be completely crazy. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Let me show you. We are here in the book. We're using the book, remember? Page 102. It says here, don't forget about this, focus on here on the text, okay? Future energy, where will we get our energy? You see, like I know electricity comes from petroleum. Did you know that? Did you know that the electricity that we consume comes from petroleum? Let me see.
Yes, I know that.
right?
No, I didn't know.
Yes, it comes from petrol. They're converters. That's what we call plants. La planta, what the plant does is converting the petrol is the how we can call it, the fuel, el combustible que se convierte en electricidad is el petróleo. That's what we use, petrol.
Exactly. For being specific, it's a motor. Like the generator is a motor, like the car, and it uses
Yes.
fuel. Exactly like the same gasoline. It's not the same gasoline, but it's like the gasoline that we use for the car. We use it for that kind of thing.
Almost the same. Almost.
Exactly.
So you see, if there is no gas, if there is no fuel, if there is no petrol, then that will be a huge problem for the electricity. We have other sources, other ways to create or to have electricity. And that's what we're gonna see here right now, right? Okay, we're gonna have like, let's say one person per paragraph. We're gonna have one person for the first paragraph to read it. And then we're gonna have another person for the next one. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We only have 4 paragraphs, so we're gonna give the opportunity to 4 people. Who would like to read? Are you a good reader? Who would like to read? Okay, we are going to give the opportunity. We're gonna give the paragraphs to people, okay? Keep your hands up. The first paragraph is going to be for Carla. The second paragraph is going to be for Wilson, and nobody else. So I'm going to choose a person then. Albandri, you're gonna take the number 3, and oh, Jeremy, you're gonna take the number 4. So you guys have your paragraph. You can go on. You can start here. That's your Carla.
Okay. We are going to have a big energy problem in the future. Today, the world uses 3,002 billion kilowatt hours of energy a day. By the
2100.
2100, we will use 3 times as much energy. How will we get the energy? Today, we get a lot of energy from fossil fuels, coal, oils, and natural gas. But fossil fuels are dirty and they will not last forever. In the long term, we will have to find alternatives. We will need renewable energy.
Yeah.
All right.
Solar power. Near Leipzig, in Germany, there is a field with 33,500 solar panels. It produces energy for 1,800 homes. That's a lot of energy. There is a lot of energy. However, there are problems. One problem is that solar energy is expensive, but the price is falling. 30 years ago, it would cost everything on satellites, says Nick Shaw, president of Power Life Corporation. Today, we can use it for house and business. He says that in the future, most houses will have solar panels. There are other problems with solar power. It needs a lot of space, and of course, it doesn't work at night.
Very nice.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yes.
Wind power. On a cloudy day in Denmark, a wind turbine is producing clean, renewable electricity. How do I say renewable electricity?
Renewable, yes.
Perfect. Right now, wind power is the best of the alternative energy source. But again, there are problems. Some people think wind turbines are ugly. And of course, there are days when there is no wind. So how will our grandchildren get
Oh,
their
stop there.
energy?
Stop there. That's
Okay,
that is another person for that paragraph.
okay.
Right. It's my turn. So,
Yeah.
so how will our grandchildren get their energy? We're going to need everything we can get from solar, everything we can get from wind, says Michael Pacheco, director of the National Bioenergy Center, part of the National Renewable Energy Laboratory in Golden, Colorado. And still the question is, can we get enough?
Yes, very nice, very nice. Well, you guys are very good readers, huh? I see. Okay, you see, we have different sources to different alternatives to get energy from. And when I say energy, we're talking about electricity right now, which is the most important for us. Uh, did you see the name of those type of energies that we get, like the gasoline, the gas oil? What is the name of that type of energy? Did you see that? Where is it that that energy comes from? From where? The coal, the oil, the natural gas, right? Where is it that it comes from?
I think or remember they come from the fossils.
The fossil, right? Check, it is here. Look at my pointer. It says today we get a lot of energy from fossil fuels, right? Like the coal, which is the carbón mineral, right? Oil, aceite. Y ustedes saben dónde viene el oil, el gas oil, gasoline, todo eso. And the natural gas. But there is a problem. Hay un problema con eso, con ese tipo de combustibles fósiles. What's the problem? Did you see the problem? What's the problem with the fossil fuel? Eliana?
Forever.
Oh,
Me, teacher.
yes, Christopher?
I think I can read that the problems are they are dirty and they will not last forever.
Yes. Did you guys know that we are going to run out of gasoline, out of petroleum? Did you know that? That there will be a time where it's going to be over, no more. If you didn't know that, it is important that you know it, because there will be a time, maybe we won't be alive. Maybe we will be dead, right? But there will be a time where gas, natural gas, gas oil, gasoline as we know it today, it will not exist in the future. So, okay, so how much energy, it says the question here, how much energy will we need in 2100 or 2100? How much energy? Did you see it there?
Yeah.
Uh-huh, how much?
3,000.
I think that
320 billion kilowatts? That is today, but in the
yeah,
2000s,
yeah,
how
but
much?
for that um the same amount, but for three.
Three
I
times.
think.
3 times more, right? If it is 320 billion kilowatts per hour, like in 2100, we will need 3 times that amount. And if you calculate 320 times 3 is 960 billion kilowatts per hour. That's what we will need in 2100. I guess that none of us will be alive. What do you think? Do you think that you will be alive in 2100?
Maybe, why not?
Maybe, right? But that's a lot of time, right?
Yeah, in
Well,
the thoughts of my
we are in
parents.
2020. We are in 2020, so it's only 80 years from now. So yeah. Okay, we talk about solar power and we talk about wind power. What is the problem with the solar power? The solar power, what is the problem? Because that solar, yes, Bernardo?
But in Spanish, teacher.
Go on, en español, no problema.
Que cuando, o sea, no hay sol,
Ajá,
tiene energía almacenada, pero si dura más de un mes o 2 meses,
sí,
ya no habría energía.
claro, no hay sol, si no hay sol no hay energía, entonces hay problemas. Imagínense ustedes que llegue un fenómeno climatológico, ¿verdad? Y entonces no haya sol, ¿qué problema? Se acaba la energía y no hay forma de uno defenderse. That's a problem. Pero dice ahí que la energía solar ¿es cara o es barata? ¿Qué ustedes creen? ¿Cara?
Muy cara.
Muy cara. Un panel solar le cuesta muchísimo dinero a uno. Y aparte de eso, entonces, hay que ver si genera la cantidad de energía para poder mantener a los artículos que uno tiene en la casa. So that's a problem. We also have the wind power. The wind power. What is the problem with the wind power? Yo no sé si ustedes son de aquí, de Puerto Plata, pero aquí hay unos molinos de viento. Yo no sé, como que eso tiene un nombre, el nombre específico.
Guzmancito.
Parque
Sí,
eólico.
parque
Parque
eólica.
Energía eólica.
Bien.
Correcto.
Eolic, it's an eolic park.
Ajá. Entonces, esa energía eólica tiene algunos problemas. It has some problems. What are the problems? What do you think? What's the problem with the wind power? It says that it is the best alternative, you know, the best one, but there is a problem.
It says that people say that turbines are ugly, and that there are going to be days where there's no wind, and if there's no wind, they are not going to be turning and
Right.
producing energy.
Right. No wind, no energy. Imagine. So that is a problem.
I have a comment with that thing.
Yes.
The book says that people says that those turbines are ugly. But have you ever seen a power plant? Is that beautiful?
It's not at all. Turbines are prettier than the power plants. The power
exactly. And actually,
scary.
yeah.
Also, they look cleaner than the power plants.
Yes. Yes. You know, I don't believe the turbines that they have in my mall in Gumbancito are ugly. They're not ugly. They're beautiful. And if you pass by, you want to take a peek.
Yes, they are so beautiful.
Yes.
They're aesthetic.
Well, maybe now, right? Maybe before we don't know the type of turbines that they had for that. But the ones that
No, trust me. They have always been like that. Remember that there's one in Star Hills, and that one has been there for like 20 years or 15 years,
right,
and that's pretty as hell. And has been there for a lot of time.
right. You're right. I remember that. Star Hill. That is true. So yeah, I wanted to bring this topic because this is very important. Uh, because we have power, we have electricity all the time, but we haven't thought about depending on other source of energy, you know? And I believe that because this is a resource, right? And we run out of resources. Like, let's take an example, water. Water, there is a big problem with water. Maybe in Dominican Republic, we don't see it because we are an island and there are rivers, it rains because of the tropical weather, but there are countries that are struggling for water, you know? So we have to be conscious and take care of our resources. Not only the power, not only the energy, also water and nature as well. If we do that, our life is better because if we don't have resources, then, life wouldn't be possible. And that's it. Okay, I wanted to talk to you about that. I know that there is an exercise that says that you have to underline will and be going to. We don't have to do that because you already have a homework about that. Now, what we are going to do in the next class, the next lesson, we're gonna work with this unit, type of clothing. We're gonna talk about the type of clothes that you use, that you like, that you don't like, and clothes from other countries as well. As you can see here in the picture, you see, these clothes are very different from those that we use here in Dominican Republic. We're gonna talk about the stores, which is your favorite store. If you like expensive clothes or if you like cheap or just regular clothes, the names of the different clothes that we wear, we're gonna talk about this here. We have a vocabulary that we're gonna work with it and different activities we're gonna take here. In this lesson, we will also talk about the comparatives and the superlatives, how we form them, the structure, how you use it, etc. That's what we're gonna see in the next lesson. This is only to let you know what we're gonna have next, all right? Guys, today it was an speaking lesson. I know that there are many people who don't speak English that well, but look, if you understand what I'm saying, you have no problems if you wanna give your comment in Spanish. Y yo cambio a español. I have no problem. Yo sé que esto es inglés 2, ¿verdad? Cambiamos a español cuando tengamos que cambiar. Pero quien me va a hacer cambiar a español es usted. Si no me dice que no entiende, si no me dice que lo va a decir en español, yo no voy a cambiar. I'm going to continue. I'm going to keep on going in English. You are the one who have to pull the brake and let me know, teacher, you vas muy rápido. You have to slow down. And that's it. ¿Alguien tiene alguna pregunta de la tarea, de la clase que yo le pueda responder antes de que termine?
La tarea, o sea, está un poco complicada. ¿Me podría explicar? But in Spanish, please.
La tarea, pero ¿cuál de las dos? Porque hay dos. La de la tabla.
La de la tabla.
La de la tabla es sencillo, mira, la tabla está dividida en dos. Arriba dice will y en un lado dice be going to, ¿verdad? Está dividida. En un lado yo te doy una oración, por ejemplo, I will go, y en el otro lado de be going to está vacío. ¿Qué tú vas a hacer? Esa oración que dice I will go, en lugar de will, tú la vas a cambiar con be going to. Por ejemplo, I am going to go. Pasa lo mismo a la inversa. Puede que en be going to yo te dé una oración. Por ejemplo, I'm going to be happy. Ejemplo, I am going to be happy. Pero en el lado de will está vacía. Entonces, ¿qué tú vas a hacer? Vas a convertir esa oración de I am going to be happy a I will be happy. Es como un juego. En un lado yo te doy una información, en el otro está vacía para que tú la conviertas. Y así te va alternando en la tabla.
Ya entendí. Gracias.
Ok.
Profesor, yo tengo una pregunta.
Ajá.
Que esa tarea está enviada en una página que tiene, o sea, que tiene que poner el nombre, la matrícula, se lo devolvemos ahí mismos y le llenamos esos datos arriba.
Sí, la tabla está en una hoja de Word. Entonces lo único que tienen que hacer es ahí mismo, tú pones tu nombre, pones tu matrícula, llena y lo envía a la plataforma. Es bueno que lo conviertan a PDF, porque en PDF yo puedo leerlo sin siquiera bajar el archivo.
Ah, ok. Gracias.
Sí. ¿Alguien más tiene alguna pregunta? Bueno, entonces eso quiere decir que todo está claro. Bueno, entonces, ya ustedes saben, ¿cuándo vence la tarea? ¿Cuándo vence?
On Monday.
El domingo en la noche.
El domingo a las 12.
Sí, domingo, ¿verdad? Entonces yo lo que voy a hacer es que voy a esperar por lo menos, qué sé yo, el lunes, ya el lunes entonces ya yo subiría la nueva lección con la nueva tarea. Así ustedes se concentran en esa que ya tienen pendiente y que están realizando. Bueno, entonces ya son las 9:05, hoy le voy a dar 10 minutos. Seguimos hablando entonces, cuídense.
Gracias, igual.
Gracias, igual, profe.
Gracias, profe.
Good night,
Okay.
teacher.
All right, good night.